Hey y'all, this is Troy. Just wanted to jump on here and give a quick testimony of something I saw the Lord do at Baylor University last week during the 72 hours of prayer at the Fountain Mall, which is a long grassy area in the middle of Baylor campus. Um, so during this second night, during the time of worship, there was a gathering each night at 8 p.m. But during this time, there was a gathering. There was hundreds and hundreds, if not 1,000 students up here around the stage, and I was kind of standing behind them a little bit, just kind of worshiping and praying and watching. And I had my hoodie on because it was kind of cold that night. The wind was blowing a little bit, so I had my little hoodie on and just kind of praying. And I had asked the Lord, earlier, just as Kyle had challenged us each as we were preparing to come into Baylor, that we would pray for students to come that we could minister to and pour into and encourage. And so I was just kind of walking back and forth behind the students. They're just praying and worshiping God. And I turned back towards the sidewalk. So the grassy mall is just an area where there was two sidewalks coming down, just a beautiful area in the middle of campus. And I turned and kind of walked towards one of the sidewalks. And as I looked up, there was a young man coming down the sidewalk, and he looked at me, and we just kind of locked eyes. And he was a little bit of ways off, and he came straight to me. And I was just standing there, and when he got to me, he said, "Hey, can you tell me what's going on here?" And so I just explained to him a little bit about what's happening. They were worshiping the Lord, and this is called FM72 Fountain Mall, 72 hours of prayer. There's a prayer tent right behind us. And just explained that to him a little bit. And I said, "Well, what's going on in your life?" And he said, "I don't know. I was sitting in my room studying, and I just felt a sense that I was supposed to come down here." And so here I am. I said, "What's happening?" I said, "How about you? Do you know the Lord? Do you know Jesus?" And he said, "Yes, I do." He said, "My parents are from Nigeria. I grew up in Houston." He said, "But I was close to the Lord for a long time, but I'm not close to Him anymore." And I said, "Well, is there anything stirring your heart?" And we talked a little bit longer, and through that discussion, I just asked him. I said, "Would you like to let's get on our knees, and why don't you just talk to the Lord and tell Him what's on your heart?" And so we did that. We got down on the grass on our knees, and he just began to talk to the Lord and kind of pour his heart out to Him, and said that he was sorry for being far away from Him, and he wanted to be close to Him again. And so it was just a beautiful time of seeing the Lord work in this young man's heart in that moment through this gathering of other students who were worshiping and praising the Lord, and the presence of the Lord being all around. He felt he was supposed to come down, and he didn't even know why he was going to be there. But just a powerful testimony of God's goodness. He's always drawing us, calling us back to Him. So anyway, so good, and just wanted to jump on and share that. So thanks.